Patna and the Central University of Hyderabad has been to everyone. Is one of the centers of excellence in the country. It is 40 years old university, but it made its mark nationally and internationally. And the students come not only from the regions of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, but all over the country. And also there is a space for international students also. Particularly this university is well known in sciences. But unfortunately, recent developments also show that something goes wrong in the university. There have been suicides in this university during the last 10 years. Suicides of the students during the last 10 years. And the Rohith case became very known case all over the country and also over globe also, because of the circumstances that led to the sad demise of Mr. Rohith. As everybody knows that universities are supposed to be the spaces for exchange of thoughts, creation of knowledge, imparting the knowledge, dissemination of knowledge, and also a kind of democratic spaces they are supposed to be. But the reasons that led to the suicides of the students in this campus are many. There were sometimes academic reasons because of the problems in the concerned schools or the departments, and also there were non-academic reasons also. But in case of these particular students, that is students with Dalit backgrounds, the suicides are more on this campus. Of course, even at all India level, I may mention that even in the post-independence period, the atrocities on Dalits have been increasing over a period of time. And these atrocities were mostly confining to the rural India, particularly in the matters relating to the agrarian relations, matters relating to the land relations, matters relating to the wage and employment. But now we are also seeing sad deaths of these Dalit students in the universities also. Therefore here, the university situation, particularly when the students have expressed their dissent, in a university which is supposed to be kind of in a democratic space, which is supposed to facilitate the freedom of expression, but forces were trying to oppress this kind of an expressions, oppress this kind of a freedom, not allowing the students to speak in the open spaces, not allowing the outsiders, including intellectuals, to enter into the campus. These are some of the very sad and unhappy developments on the campus, which goes against the interest of the university as well as the interest of the society itself. So therefore this kind of a situation, but particularly here, in this Rohith context, when the Vice Chancellor rejoined the duty after taking a leave for a few months after the Rohith's suicide, when the students tried to express their concern, express their dissent, and the police force has been used, teachers were arrested, students were arrested, cases were filed, and they were for a week or something like that, they were imprisoned, they were jailed, and this was the situation. Still, these cases were going on against the students. And the students, most of the students are first generation students coming from this Dalit background. Parents have a lot of hopes on their children that their lives would be changing once their children come to the level of earning something gainfully. But under these circumstances, if the cases were there on them and the people were jailed, naturally their future is at stake. Therefore, taking into account this particular situation where cases were filed against many students and whose future would be spoiled if this situation continues, I am also one of those who appeal to the government that there is need for looking into re-examining this case and try to take the positive action as early as possible so that all these cases are lifted, assuring the better future for the student community. And also, I suggest that the administration should also change its methods of its administration and make this University of Hyderabad, which became, as I told you, a center of excellence in the country on account of the not only just great teachers and also because of the great students from all sections, even from the students from the Dalit background. Very good students come to this university. All the students, including non-academic staff, made this university great in this country, and therefore measures should be restored by the university administration to see that this kind of normalcy is restored and this kind of glory is restored in this university. At the same time, those who are found culprits, those who are found guilty, particularly with reference to the sad demise of Mr. Rohith, they should be, as per the law, they should be brought to the justice. That is also one of the immediate requirements. With these few words, I thank the organizers for having asked me to speak. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring and thought-provoking message. Certainly, guilty should be